Hello guys, we are still here in Ho Chi Minh City and I just arrived at the new place. Well, kind of. I wanted to start from outside because as you can see and hear from behind me, this is kind of a main road. It's kind of loud, kind of busy, though again, not as busy as it normally is, but we are actually walking here down a back alley street, as with most of the places I've stayed so far, but this time's a little different because I was not expecting it at all because it didn't look like the kind of place that would be. But if you have a look at this side, it looks like a prison from the camera, but it's not. It's a restaurant in there. And, you know, people are sitting, eating, having fun, talking pretty loudly. But yeah, it is a usable street and there are bikes going around. And if you look right there, lady pushing her food cart. But you know, it's all part of the fun, all part of the charm. And the place I'm staying at is actually down this back alley. Now, in a moment here, you'll see exactly why I wasn't expecting a back alley because, well, at least from the outside, it looks very different from what you would think the rest of the neighborhood would be like. Okay guys, we are just here. And it's called the Alcove Library Hotel, and I think it looks fantastic. So the outside actually looks really nice, really modern. It's several stories high. Sorry, the lighting is making it hard to see the building, but what? Come on, GPS. It doesn't exist right now, so give me a second. You know what? I can do it later. Maybe it'll work once I get to the room. But yeah, from the pictures, this place looks really ritzy. And I've already put up my stuff in the room, and I'd have to give it to them. They kind of are. They are quite a nice place. But you know, when you compare it to, you know, the rest of the area, I'm not saying it's bad, but highly unexpected, which to me is quite an enjoyable thing. But one of the other things, or one of the other benefits actually, is that it's actually pretty far off from the main road, so you actually don't really hear anything at all. Like, in the room, it's actually quite quiet, and I think a lot of people would appreciate that. You know, it may be weird, but hey, it absolutely works. The door does not close on its own, so you have to do it, but well, I guess you can kind of tell why it's called the Alcove Library Hotel, because they have a really nice bookshelf of options that I don't like. Yeah, they have they got stuff, so if you're into that kind of thing. But there seems to be, oh man, so you have a lot of nice options in, well, obviously classical scenarios because, well, it's a classically designed building. French style, actually, comparatively, but man, you get a lot of options here, and the great thing about it is, look at it. I'm gonna back away here because it's actually quite high, and there is a ladder if you're brave enough to try to use it, but a lot of classical literature here. I thought this was just going to be like random books that they would throw into. Holy crap. This is actually stuff you might be interested in and might want to read. It's not just, well, not all of it, obviously. Some of it is just thrown in just to fill up the bookshelf, but I really like it. And you have this really nice place to just sit at the front desk and just read. Man, this place is gorgeous. Very white. And you'll see when you get to the room that it's actually quite white. And it's a really interesting place. So like all the other places, the room numbers start on the second floor. So if you're on the first floor, you don't see anything, but on the second floor, you actually get the room 100. So yeah, it's a little confusing, but I'm taking the stairs to show you guys. But they do have an elevator. So, you know, I, as stupid as I am, hiked up all the stairs with all of my stuff, camera gear, a lot of stuff. A backpack that weighs a ton, a laptop bag stuffed to the brim with stuff, a duffel bag, and a motorcycle helmet. It was not fun, but my room is 302. They told me that there was some issues with my room, which at this point doesn't seem abnormal anymore. But they upgraded me to a slightly bigger room, which is really nice, actually. And before I start reviewing the actual room, I would like to say one thing, okay? I was very pissed and very confused when I got in here because, and I'm still tired. I'm doing this review right after I get here, but so. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. If you look here, this is the light. This is the controls. It clicks on, off. Everything clicks. If you look at this light here, off, on, and nothing worked. Nothing worked at all. Now here's the thing, and here's the worst part. Where is it? Here it is, I put it right here. This is the AC controller. Oop, upside down. As you can see, it is on. If I turn it off, it's off. But if I turn it on, it's on. Fan at full speed at the lowest temperature, 18 Celsius, because I can make it go up, but I can't make it go down. And nothing is on. The AC is not blowing. The lights are not on. And I was pissed because I had spent all day practicing the bike. Well, not all day, all morning. Going back to the previous hostel and reviewing that because I didn't get a chance the night before. I had just finished practicing the bike all morning, got back to the other hostel, paid for extra time, essentially paid for another day there because I was going to get back late so that I could review it because I couldn't review it the night before. And I did all that, and then I got a grab car, hauled all my stuff over here, got up here, sweating like a pig, and nothing turns on. AC, I don't have any water. Well, I do have water, but I'm gonna explain why I'm a little iffy on that. But yeah, so I was up here a good 10 minutes trying to figure things out. I was about to go downstairs to ask them about it. Room key, which actually the room key is quite nice. It's an Alice theme with an Alice quote. And, you know, it's supposed to be a magical thing. And I think especially in this area, this design, the theme, it's a very magical place. It feels like a very magical place. But this magic is hot. And it's dim because there are no lights. Except apparently the closet light. So I was about to go down and complain about everything. And then I'm like, insert card. Nothing works. But they didn't give me a card. I don't have a room card. And then I just thought, let's be stupid and assume this is a credit card or something. There's no magnetic strip. There's nothing there. Or at least it doesn't look like. Normally if there was something inside, they would label it somehow with like a magnetic strip or something to show you there's stuff in there. But apparently there is. It's just completely blank. I was not given instructions for any of this, but the lights turned on. The lights turned on. Apparently that controls almost all of the power in the room so that you can't leave the lights on. You can't, when you leave, you can't leave the AC on. And the AC is turned on now, but it still sucks because it's going to take a while for this room to cool down. So yeah, that kind of sucks. And I couldn't leave the AC on when I went downstairs to start the review, which is a shame because it would have been nice to walk back into a cold room because I am hot. But yeah, you got a quick overlook at the view with me complaining about everything. But it looks really nice. But let's start near the door here. This is the closet you walk into. When I came in, it was, one of the doors was open, so I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but you get a safe, you get a bathrobe and ties. They do offer, well, you get a hair dryer. They do offer laundry service, it seems. Now I'm going to assume that this is US dollars because, well, no, it can't, can it be US dollars? Because cleaning a single shirt is $2.50. That has to be 1,000. That has to be Vietnam dong. It has to be. Like, it can't cost $2.50 to clean a single shirt. And then a single t-shirt, $2. Like, no, that has to be VND. I'm very confused here. Like, there's, oh no, wait, no, charge US dollars. Never mind. That is quite expensive. Holy crap. Because I'm assuming this is not like an infinite load, like this is per item, right? It says, huh, wow, that is expensive. I hope that's not per item, because you can spend $100 on laundry here. Wow, okay. They do give you slippers as well, which is nice. Wait, let's do it. Let me back up to the corner here and okay, take my shoes off. Okay, one-handed. And this is like a cotton. Well, is it? Looks like, yeah, a stretchy. It's a stretchy cotton type material. Oh, black socks on white slippers is terrible. That looks awful. This is made for bare feet, not socks. Anyway, you do have your standard mini fridge with, you know, a selection in there. And as you may have seen, or I mentioned before, over here is some water. Now, here's the thing. It says with compliments. Okay? Now, here's the issue. I would not hesitate at throwing those in the fridge and drinking them. But if you look through this list of the minibar costs, which, to be fair, is 1,000,000 times cheaper than in America. So it's not a complete ripoff, but it's still a ripoff, even for America, because you can buy a case of bottled water for very, very little. So, but here at the bottom, it has mineral water. So I'm not sure if these are compliments or not. So yeah, now it would be nice if it had the brand on here so I could see that it is or isn't. Like if it said, you know, La Vie, then yes, I would drink it or not drink it. But this is completely ambiguous, and if they charge for it, then this is a lie, because it's not a compliment if they charge you. Okay. Enough of that. You get your tissue paper, which, wait, oh, that's real leather. Wow. Okay. That's not fake leather. I thought that was fake leather. You get your little tea set. What is that? It's a Vietnamese brand. We all know Lipton, right? Chamomile. G7. That. Is that coffee? Cafe? Yeah, that's coffee. Okay, I'm like, why would they call a tea G7? That's weird. Okay, so the light. Oh, that was actually brighter than I thought it would be. Because the other lights are, you know, your normal incandescent dim lights. This one is actually, I think it's an LED. So you have your kettle. Wait, where do you heat your? Oh, is it a powered kettle? It is a powered kettle. Okay, so I'm assuming there are no secrets in these. No, just storage. Okay, nothing in them. Sometimes they leave some surprises. And then you have your tiny table next to your tiny twin couch, and pillows made for the necks of a giraffe, because that is enormous. Because look at the entire bed. Look at how much the pillows take up. Those are enormous pillows. I may have to use no pillows tonight because that's not doable. I don't have a neck that works with that. It's not compatible. This is a new version of pillow I have not seen. But let's, okay. Oh, why did I do that? I didn't want to do that. No, I didn't. I'm all sweaty, so now I have to sleep in my sweat. That was a bad idea. But I'm bouncing up and down, and the bed doesn't creak. That's nice. That's nice, actually. You know, old springtime mattresses, they creak, and that can be a little annoying. And it seems like, yeah, it doesn't affect the other side of the bed. So you can have one person moving around a lot, and you're golden, I think. Can't test that out, but I think. And this is really actually charming, and the Alice in Wonderland theme continues it everywhere. And I'll let you read the quote there, or pause the video because I do not want to hold this for ever. But you even get a storybook collection. And is it the full story? Oh, it's a thick book. Oh, okay. I thought it was a tiny little sampler thing, but it does have all the stories, I think. It does. That's really cute, actually. Like, obviously it's the theme of the restaurant for the fairy tale theme, but you don't need to have children to enjoy that. But that's really cute and works really well. But as we get over here to the bathroom, I think this is, no, this one? No, that one. Okay, that one works. Okay, so on is the one with the little nubbin. I don't want to take the slippers in there. Get these slippers off. But, wow. Nice big shower with a rain shower head, which I have actually never used before. So, oh, that shower handle. You get your bath gel and your shampoo, all standard. But very nice. Like, wait, let's go to the bottom. Whoa, that's real. It's not wood at the bottom. This is, it's solid, but yeah, it's you can tell that it's pieces of yeah, the pieces are put together, so that's real, huh? It's not just a laminate or anything like that. That's real. But you get, your toilet, now at first, because of the way it looked, I thought it was a bidet. Is it a bidet? No, it can't be a bidet, right? No, it's not a bidet. Wait, is it? What? That's weird. There are two holes. What is that? I'm very confused with this toilet. I assume it's a low flow. I'm assuming it's a powered, wait, I can just do it. Wait, what? That's not a, Okay, so the water moves in a vortex format from that other hole, but it is not a power flush. So I can see issues with that if you're going a big number 2. Well, maybe the vortex is good enough. The way they shaped it is interesting. So maybe it works. Maybe it works really, really well. But it looked like a bidet, but it's not a bidet. And I am definitely keeping all of this because, you know, who doesn't like to keep amenities? But, you know, you get your, let's put this on the wall so I can hold it better. I was hoping this would say water because then I would know that it's free. But yeah, it's really nice. You know, me just being here, this is plenty of towels. But you may want to request more if it's more than 1 people staying here. Or 1 person staying here. Oh, we're losing the grammar already. But yeah, it's like nestled right in the middle of like a really busy, ritzy area. Well, ritzy for Vietnam. And it's in a back alley that you would never expect. What is this? That opens up to the outside world. I cannot put my head down there, but you guys can probably see, I think. Okay. Don't drop the camera. Don't drop the camera. Oh, that's tight. Okay. 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 Oh, I had to be careful there because one of the screws is pulled out. Oh. But yeah, that is the room. It's this is king, right? It looks like it's a king bed. I think I ordered the queen, but they said there was something wrong. They upgraded me to the slightly larger room, which, you know, no complaints. I had complaints when I thought none of the power worked, but yeah, the room key was the card. Sorry guys if you thought that was normal because I don't do this often, okay? I'm fairly certain that's normal, but either they tell you or something is marked or something. I had no instructions whatsoever and I did not think that that was a card. Or I didn't even see this to begin with. But yeah, the Alcove Library Hotel. Let's see if my GPS works now because I can't just not give you guys the GPS coordinates because, oh, here we go. Man, I have better okay, this place really is magical because I have GPS inside but not outside. But here you go, guys. Yep, let's get it straight. There you go. But yeah, put that into Google Maps and see where it is. Never get lost again. Never having to look up an address. Because again, unless it's all online, you're not gonna find stuff by address here. Yeah, especially being a foreigner, you're not gonna find it. But yeah, definitely recommend. This is not the hostel type scenario where everyone is a, you know, family per se. You know, this is more of a normal business, and the employees are like that. You know, you have your housekeeping, you have, you know, everyone in their place. So, you know, this is not going to be the same experience or scenario as the other ones. But yeah, everything looks amazingly clean, especially with everything being white, essentially. It's hard to keep that clean, actually. So, nice molding. I don't even, this is not a house. Why do I care about the molding? But yeah, definitely recommended. Everything seems comfortable. Don't forget your key and the key card. And I gotta get unpacked here with all of my stuff out. But yeah, when I hauled that laptop bag, that backpack with a million pieces of camera equipment, including the DSLR gimbal hooked onto the side, I had my duffel bag, and then I had the helmet, which I didn't want to be a weirdo, so I didn't wear it in. So everything was carried, which, don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Learn from me. And this doesn't even, I have like a couple of articles of clothing in that duffel bag, but that's it. Yeah, so most of it is just electronics. So I will see you guys next time. One of the things I did not mention before that I recently remembered is how important it is on what kind of payments people take, because as with most places in Vietnam, it's a kind of a cash country, but this place does take credit card. So they take credit card so you don't have to exchange all that money in cash, which is really, really nice. And one of the other things is that this place uses a combination of plugs. But if you have a look here, it's a combination. You can have the round plugs, let me see if I can show you. You can use these plugs, or the US plug, which is fantastic. That means anything you bring here, you can use here, but just make sure you have a converter. And that's gonna come in a later video when I'm done practicing riding the bike, or more elegantly spoken, practicing not to die later. I'll have more time to do videos on every little thing. So, I need to have a bit of an interjection with the review there, because something happened and I think it should be mentioned. What you're hearing in the background right now is a blow dryer blow drying my pants, because I decided to go outside, do some photography, and well, it just started pouring. Monsoon season, right? But no raincoat. Smart. But shortly after I got back, one of the employees were going around knocking on doors, and apparently they give you a little bit of candy in a jar too. But they also gave me a note just to remind you that breakfast is in the morning on the 5th floor. But yeah, with a little bit of a story there. But you know, something like this they didn't have to do. They could have just put a card inside the room on a desk for people to see that, you know, we have breakfast at this time. But you know, they give you a bit of candy and they hand delivered it to every room. And I'm fairly certain because there's candy, and I'm not sure if they do that for new guests or they do that every single day for all guests. Like if you stay here 7 days, will they deliver 7 jars of candy? I don't know, but they did on my night. So I just wanted to add that to the Alcove Library Hotel. Really, really nice.
Because I feel again, I feel again, oh now I feel again, we're bringing this back to life, we're picking up where we left.